Pisces, welcome to Healthy Tarot. Thank you for coming back this week if you are a subscriber. If not, make sure that you are subscribed as I post these videos weekly. So if this one doesn't resonate, one might the next week after. So anyway, we're gonna get into it. If this one doesn't resonate, you know, check your moon and your rising as well. So I'm gonna take this one that comes right off the deck. So this is your overall energy coming into the week, and then I'm going to couple that with my moon deck tarot, and then I can get the full, you know, energy that we have coming into this week for you guys. So the spirit animal oracle deck that we have is the owl card, which is magic right there. I'm gonna try not to get the glare on it. So it says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom is your birthright. Look at that. What I love about this card is that there's two animals in it. There's two owls, and they both represent something different. I like how one is abstract and one is flying. I think that will tie into some of the messages we're going to go through with this moon oracle deck, but I just wanted to point that out, that that's what's kind of interesting about that card, is kind of like two different versions of that owl, and definitely could have to do with some rebirth, some growth. So last week we talked about career. I wonder if that's going to come up again. I'm just going to let the message take me this week. You know, if we have any updates, maybe I'm talking to different Pisces this week as well. So we're going to kind of see as we get going. I'm very interested to see what pops out for you guys. So we have, I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. Okay. We have got, I allow stillness to heal and reveal, right there. Okay, and then the last card that comes out is, there is medicine in my shadow, right there. Okay, you guys, so the first thing I want to touch on is that a lot of times to me, an owl that comes out in somebody's reading, and notice how we have two owls that come out right here. Especially with this card particularly, I am going to say that I think there is an ancestral energy around you guys. So you could have somebody who has passed on that is now coming back to visit, to be there for you, to heal with you, possibly to give you messages as well. I am going to take that this person is an older person, an older, wiser person that's evolved. They might be coming in to help you evolve yourselves. This owl card is giving me that kind of wiser energy that's like, hey, I know from the beyond what you're supposed to be doing. So if you've noticed messages, if you've noticed people kind of hanging around, I don't think that's nothing. I think that they're really trying to help you here. And you know what? I'm gonna set this off to the side. I just got a message to start with our Mercai deck, but I'm gonna hold that one because that one was meant to come out in the next deck, but I want to go over that after. Sorry, they wanted me to switch tracks, so I decided it was better to just stop right there. So like I said, we're going to start with the Mercai deck right here. We're going to see what messages we have. Very interested to see you guys, because last time's reading was so good. It was so wholesome, and you know, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. I think it really shed some light on the career stuff that we're going through. So like I said, I am very excited to see where this one goes. I have a feeling that we're going to really get into the nitty gritty with the Wild Unknown Tarot, but I want to see what the Mercai deck says first. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse position right there. All right, we have got the Knight of Swords in upright position right there. Okay, I'm gonna move this over. All right, we have got the Seven of Swords upright position. Okay, the Magician in upright position right there. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in upright position. We have got the King of Cups reverse position. All right, the One of Cups reverse position. Okay, and then we've got the Wheel in upright position. So wow, we have some major arcana coming out, Pisces. That's major life changes. You know, I've got to say, before I get into these cards, the overall energy that I'm feeling tapping into my Pisces this month, you know, I'm feeling a place of peace. I'm feeling like things are kind of evening out. I feel very content in my heart. I don't know how to explain that. I feel very warm and content, kind of taken care of a little bit. I think that the universe has heard your manifestations. They've heard, you know, your cries of wanting things to change. They've heard you asking for their help, and I think that they're here to finally give you those gifts. that's an energy that I'm feeling very strongly. So with this Knight of Cups in reverse position, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is very specific, so this may not be for all of my Pisces, but there's probably, for those of you this doesn't apply to, there's still stuff that applies to all of you. I think there's been a heartbreak for a lot of you recently, okay? So the feeling that I'm getting from this Knight of Chalices in reverse position is that you have recently given an offer to someone and they didn't take it. You know, you kind of put your heart on the line. Hey, you know, here's my cup. Do you want to accept it? And Pisces, unfortunately, I don't think that they accepted your cup of love. So I think that those of you that are single and heartbroken right now, I think that you're dealing with the downfall of that. I think that you're very much like, you know, I really thought that they were going to take my cup. Like, now I don't know what to do. I didn't prepare for if they didn't take my cup. So now you're kind of left with this, like, what do I do? It's a very what do I do energy when it comes to love, because you really put yourself out on the line and they didn't accept it. So what I'm feeling here with this Seven of Cups energy in upright position is that you're learning, rather than like you're learning to not only embrace your recent heartbreak, but you're learning to put yourself first. When you made that offer to that person, they didn't accept it. It is not because you weren't worthy. It's not even because they didn't love you. It's just not meant to be. It's that simple. I wish it didn't boil down to something that simple, because I'd like to give you a better answer than that, Pisces, but it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to work out. You weren't meant to start something new with this person. You just weren't. There's something better waiting on the other side. There are things in love and relationships and coming to terms with yourself and what you want in the next couple of months that you'll be grateful that they didn't take that cup. Pisces, I promise you, this is going to be a really good thing for you. Because while this is in reverse right now, this is in reverse for this new person, but I feel something new coming in. I think that with the Wild Unknown Tarot, we're going to see something new coming in. I don't think that this person could, like, as amazing as they are, as incredible as you guys were, I don't think that they're the best that it could be for you. I think that you would have been happy with them, but I don't think it's as happy as you would have been with whoever's really meant to be in your life. So I would look at this as a positive. I would look at this as a gift that this person has given you, that now you can get closure and move on from them. Those of you that are in a relationship, the Pisces that are coupled up right now, what I will say to you is that, you know, I think that you're kind of missing this, like, oh, we used to be like this when we started a relationship. That's what I'm feeling, is we used to have this passion and this drive. We used to go do these certain things when we started dating. We're not doing that anymore. I think you might worry, am I keeping things exciting? Am I, you know, providing my partner the things that they are wanting? Am I keeping things fun and exciting? The good news for you Pisces that are in a relationship is that they're not worrying about any of this stuff. This is all you. And it will even out. It's just a phase you're going through of just kind of this self-doubt. But I promise you, your partner doesn't feel that way about you. With this Knight of Swords right here, you know, we're still dealing with that hurt and some of that trauma that we talked about last week. I think that there are that there are some people who have tried to enter back into your life that are the source of that trauma, that are the source of that hurt, that, like, I just don't trust their intentions. I think what's different this time around is that with the Seven of Swords in upright position and with this Knight of Swords in upright position, I think what this is trying to tell you is that, look, this person's coming around, but you're different now. You're not going to let them in like you did, and they're not going to affect you as much as they did in the past. Because you've done that healing, think of it as almost like a vaccination or getting sick, like your immune system. You get like really, really sick when your body is introduced to an illness, but once your body knows kind of how to fight it off, the next time around is not as bad. That's how it is with this person. It's still not going to be fun that they're going to come into your life. They are definitely still going to try and manipulate and be toxic and, you know, possibly hurt you in some ways, but they don't have the power over you that they did when they initially hurt you. Pisces, when this person walks back in, I don't know if it's a friend or a family member, I would encourage you to turn the other direction. That's where I'm at with this reading. I'm not getting a good vibe from this person. They're going to say to you whatever they need to say to you to make you feel better, make you feel bad even. They could be using the guilt trip. I don't think that they're sincere. I don't think that they mean it. I don't think they've ever shown you that they're going to be different this time around. I don't think they've ever shown you that they have good intentions with you. Unfortunately, they don't have a good track record. And to a certain point, you've got to pay attention to that, rather than they can wish and want and shoulda, coulda, woulda any day of the week, all day. It's their actions that speak louder than words. And I just don't see a track record with them of following through. Okay, so with this King of Cups in reverse position, there's two different meanings. Hold on. Coupled Pisces, hold on. Single Pisces. Look, you can't control everything, okay? You can't control everything that happens in your love life. This person didn't want you, it didn't work out. It doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make you unworthy. You guys do have a tendency to kind of want to white knuckle stuff. And this isn't a flaw to you. This isn't because you're like a controlling, bossy person. It's because you've been hurt in the past. It's because, honestly, Pisces, let's be real for a second, you're a little lost right now, right? You're trying to find yourself and your career and like, what are my prospects? It's normal that a phase of your life that you want to hold on to so badly, a person that you want in your life so badly, it makes sense why you want to kind of hold on to that. I mean, that makes perfect sense to me. So my advice to you is that you've got to let go of these constraints and realize, is it a control of the situation and this person being in my life that I want, or is it because I've lost control in other areas? Do I really need to get control here, and I think that I need to get control of something else? That's the question that I would ask myself, is, am I really aligned here? Do I feel like myself, I have control over? And maybe that's why I'm projecting needing control over someone else. That's kind of where I'd be at. I do think that you have, that still trauma to work through. And part of it is this. I hope that this person's still here for you, even if it's not meant to work out. I can tell there's a deep love. For those of you that are not single, it's a completely different message that I have for you, okay? You are feeling this sort of sense of loss of control just in general in your life, like these single Pisces are. The difference is that you need to gain more control. Those of you not in a relationship that message didn't apply to, the rest of you Pisces have the opposite problem. You need to figure out that being passive about certain things is not working out to your favor. You need to be more aggressive at work, with your kids, with your spouse, with friends. You need to get to the point where you have to realize that you are the authority figure over your life and the energy that you let in. Nobody else is. I know that you guys want to get along with everyone, and I know that it's like your life goal to just make everybody happy, and you guys are so sweet and so caring. But I want you to be sweet and caring to yourself too. That's my biggest goal for you, is that you learn your own power, because you're so amazing. All of you are so incredible. I just wish you guys could see what the rest of us see, in yourself. So with the Wheel card, we're ending a lot of cycles. I see travel as well. If some of you are planning a travel, or you might get surprised with a trip, like Valentine's Day is coming up, whatever. Also, I guess your birthdays are coming up too, huh? We're in Pisces season next. Awesome. But no, for a lot of you, we're ending an emotional trauma cycle. Okay, so this could be in reference to that trauma we were talking about. However, for those of you that the last message hit so well with, this could be ending the career cycle that we were in as well. So there's definitely a karmic cycle ending, a balance coming in. We will get clarification with the Wild Unknown Tarot. So I'm going to couple that with that. So we're going to put a little pin in that one. Okay. This is the one that I'm excited came out in this specific deck. The Magician card is always a great card. In my opinion, in this specific tarot deck, what this card really represents is an internal power within yourself. So not only does this mean great manifesting, not only does this mean gifts, like self-love, manifesting things for yourself, this is also to say that you are the creator of your own reality. This is an empowering card. While feeling this loss of control especially, it's important that the Magician comes out to show you that Pisces, you cannot control everything, but you can control your reality. And it's not to say like, oh, you're not controlling your reality. This is like a really nice, beautiful card saying like, hey, at least you've got yourself. at least you can control your actions. You're still a good person. You still try your hardest. You know, you're still trying to invite these good things into your life and others. It's more a recognition of that. That's like, hey, Pisces, thank you, you know, for staying strong and dealing with all of this stuff, because we're going to get you back. It's kind of the universe is saying, is like, keep manifesting. Tell us what you want, because your time is coming. It just is. I can just feel it so strongly. So let's see what the Wild Unknown Tarot has to say. Here we go. I'm going to take them. They wanted to come out. So, of course, the first one to come out of the deck when I pulled it earlier was the Fool card, which is hilarious, especially after reading what these cards' meanings were. It's not just by chance that those cards came out. Okay, I'll take them. Wow, we've got a lot of cards. I am not going to take these two. Well, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it, Pisces. They're saying no. I'll do it. I think because a lot of these cards go together. We do have a lot of cards to get through, so bear with me. Okay, we have got the Fool card right here. First one out of the deck, I would argue the most important one. We have got the Hanged Man in reverse position right there. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? We have got the Hermit. Major Arcana. Much? Pisces, do we have a lot of Major Arcana? I think so. All right, we've got the Hermit. What else do we have here? Okay, we have got, move this. Okay, we've got the Ten of Cups, reverse position. We have got Justice, upright position, Major Arcana. We've got the Nine of Swords, reverse position, right there. All right, what else do we have? All right, we've got the World card, this time in reverse position. I know exactly why. All right, what else do we have here? You've got to be kidding me. High Priestess, reverse position. I wonder if every single Major Arcana has come out of the deck for you guys. Son of Swords, right there. All right. Ace of Cups, reverse position, right there. What else do we have? A lot of cards came out, you guys, like possibly the most I've ever seen. Seven of Swords, reverse position, right there. All right. We have got the Father of Wands, reverse position, right there. Two of Wands, reverse position. Okay. All right, we've got Strength, another Major Arcana right there, Leo energy. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords, reverse position right there. Okay, and then lastly, the last card that we have is the Father of Pentacles. Okay, a lot of these go together. Now I understand why these have come out this way. Okay, with the Fool card and the Son of Swords, okay? So we are coming into a new phase where you need to be a little bit naive. You need to go into things with, frankly, Pisces, a better outlook, okay? Like, I know it sounds kind of harsh, but you guys have a distrust in the system of things because of this trauma. This trauma has created a distrust in your healing. You'll heal, and then the anxiety comes back. You'll do the work, you'll go to therapy, the depression comes back. It just feels like a vicious cycle, okay, that you can't get out of. What the Fool is trying to say is be optimistic, Pisces, that this is all going to work out for the better. It just is. Like, you have too many people looking out for you and watching over you. It's all going to work out. Okay, with the Hanged Man in reverse position and the Ace of Cups, let's talk about this for a second. Okay, you're stuck in your point of view when it comes to love, right? We had this rejection. We had this heartbreak. We had this, like, I don't think it was what you expected to happen. I don't think that you thought things would go down that way. You didn't even prepare for if they didn't accept your love offer, right? So that's kind of what we're dealing with here, is you are stuck in a mindset that I can't believe this didn't work out. I mean, I hear the words unlovable. I hear like rejection. I feel like you guys are either placing the blame on yourself, or you're just really beat up about this love connection not coming through. You're also like, well, that was my one person. Now what am I going to do? I'm not going to find new love. It's a changing perspective on where things are at, because you guys, I think that there is something coming in. So when we talk about the Seven of Swords in reverse position with the Hermit right here, you guys, it's so clear. What are we saying? Go inwards. Take the time to yourself to heal from this heartbreak. It's the easiest way that I can put it. Point blank, period. You've got to go inwards. You've got to become the Hermit to get past this heartbreak, and then this stuff will show up. This stuff is great. This is the stuff that we don't like so much. Unfortunately, your heart was broken and you're in this place right now. But after some introspection and going within, you'll realize it's not as bad as it seems. Your perspective is going to change on it. You guys, we have so many major arcana. We have some life changes coming in, some real life changes. All right, what do we have? What do we have? We have the 10 of Cups, right? Coupled with the Father of Swords in reverse position. You're not going to get back together with that person, Pisces. No. But you know what you will do? You'll get with somebody so much better. This person that you wanted to chase after comes with trauma that you didn't realize was trauma. I'm not saying they're a toxic person, they're a bad person. You just weren't meant to be together. There are still things you need to work through. This person was put in your path for the time that you were in. They're not meant to be there anymore. Not only do you need to give yourself divine love, but there's divine love coming in. Okay, you're right in the middle of that downpour between all the colorful cups spilling out paint. You have a deeper love, a deeper connection coming in. It's kind of like, this is a really harsh way of putting it, but it's like the best I can say that Spirit is telling me is like, don't cry over spilled milk. This person is spilled milk. You have something so much better coming in on the other side. So we have the Justice card with the 2 of Wands. You know, I think that you're a little bit angry at this person for breaking your heart, for rejecting you. I think you're a little bit pissed. Is that not more than okay to be a little bit mad? You want them to get their heart broken. You know, you're kind of like, you know, you don't even know what you put me through. I wish you knew how bad this hurt. There's a lot of anger because it's like, you feel like they just kind of walked away and it was nothing. You know, you're just like, you have no idea how much I wanted this. You hurt me so bad. You wish they'd handled things differently, but they didn't. I think that they did get their justice. I think they're heartbroken over you too, Pisces. I think that they just know that it wasn't meant to be. I do. I think they're heartbroken too. You know, these two people, these 2 wands are in this similar place in their spiritual journey. This person left and didn't take you because they need to go through a spiritual journey themselves. It's not because they don't love you. It's not because they don't feel the same way. They just know that it's not meant to happen. They know that you need to go through your own stuff too. That's really what it's about. So then when we talk about this 9 of Swords with the Strength card, again, very cut and clear what they're trying to say here. Okay, 9 of Swords with the Strength card. What does the 9 of Swords represent? Getting over emotional trauma, heartbreak, hurt. It's at the end of the emotional cycle, which is good and bad, right? We're near the end, but you're in the hardest part. Still grieving. It's messy. This area with the 9 of Swords is messy. Trauma's hard. Emotions are high. And you have the strength to get through it. You do. You have that strength within you. I'm just going to leave that one there. All right. With the World card in reverse position and the 10 of Swords, it's exactly what I just said before, but this is the better news coming out of it. Okay. World card. End of a karmic cycle. 10s. 10s are at the end of a karmic cycle. We're done. We're wrapping stuff up. This trauma, this heartbreak, this emotional turmoil that you've been going through, either because of another person or because of something else or both, we are at the end of this cycle. You are wrapping it up. Okay? We're done. We're almost done because you have to start a way more important cycle. Don't know what it is yet. It's coming up next week. Something more important is making way. This hurt and this pain will go away so that something amazing can take over for it. Okay? It's ending. You just gotta finish getting through the pain for it to be completely done. And then you can be, you know, you can kind of look back and be grateful for how far you've come. Okay, so here we have the High Priestess in reverse position. And then what do we have? We have the Father of Pentacles in reverse position with it as well. Regaining power is what this is. It's regaining social status, wealth, power, figuring out what you really want from this world. Rather than figuring out what you can do, it's like you're kind of like, okay, it's the world's turn now to figure out what they can do for me. That's the energy I'm feeling here. You're like, okay, your turn, world. I see you, universe. I've been doing my work. All right, you know, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to get back to me. What can you do for me? That's the energy here. And the world, I mean, the universe is going to gift you with things. That is very clear. So I want to know, yeah, what is coming in? I just want, like, you know, I'm not even gonna ask a specific question. I just want to know any other messages that Pisces needs to hear. We kind of touched everything in here, so let's just do one card this time. I just want to see what's coming into your phase, because just one wanted to come out. I'm gonna take it, no reversals. Pisces, it's the heart. Oh, I love that. I love that this is what we're ending on. I love that this is the next phase. You know, after a heartbreak reading like this, and dealing and like feeling all those emotions and how sad you guys were, I'm so excited to see that something new is coming in that's so much better. Spirit doesn't lie, and they don't mess around either. That heartbreak happened for a reason, and it's so that you can meet your true love. You know, I saw a quote today my mom showed me. It's like your true love will be happy that your heart was broken at one point. So, I don't know. I think live with this hurt, deal with it, you know, be at peace with it, and then be excited for this new thing to come in, and protect your heart too, is also what this is saying, Pisces. Well, it was so wonderful talking to you guys this week. I am more than excited to see what we have coming in next week. And yeah, take care of yourself, Pisces. This is Healthy Tarot. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.